everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible world of computer vision. We're talking about the technology that is, literally, giving machines the power of sight. And it's changing, well, just about everything. So let's get right into it. Just for a second, imagine a day where your phone knows it's you just by looking at you, where traffic lights can actually see the flow of cars and adapt in real time. Sounds like something straight out of a movie, right? Well, what if I told you that day isn't coming? It's already here. Yeah, this isn't science fiction anymore. Whether it's the augmented reality that lets you try on a new jacket without ever touching it, or just the simple act of your phone unlocking when it sees your face, these seeing computers are already completely woven into our daily lives. So let's pull back the curtain on this technology that's kind of hiding in plain sight. It's a field of AI with a really fascinating goal. It's called computer vision. And honestly, the name says it all. In simple terms, it's the part of AI that gives machines the power of sight. It lets them look at an image or a live video, figure out what's going on, and then do something about it. It's basically the eyes for our modern machines. But okay, how does a machine actually learn to see? I mean, how does it go from a bunch of ones and zeros to recognizing your cat or a stop sign? Well, it all starts at the tiniest level. It starts with the pixel. You've probably heard the word, but what is it? Just think of it as a single tiny dot of color. That's it. Every digital picture you've ever looked at is just a giant grid made of millions of these little dots. And for a computer, that's the only information it has to start with. And this is what's so wild. When you zoom way in on a digital photo like this one, you stop seeing an eye, you just see a grid of colored squares. To a computer, every image on Earth starts out looking just like this. The real magic is teaching it how to see the eye in that sea of squares. You know, the brilliant scientist David Marr had the perfect analogy for this. He said it's like baking a cake. First, you need a goal. I want to bake a chocolate cake. Then you need the recipe, the step-by-step instructions. And finally, you need the actual baking process. AI vision works in these exact same kinds of layers. So let's make it real. How does an AI recognize a car? First, it just gets that raw pixel data. Then, and this is the key part, it does what's called feature extraction. It's not looking for a car, it's looking for patterns it's been taught, like round shapes, long straight lines, maybe some rectangles for windows. Finally, its algorithm compares those patterns to a huge database and says, yep, those patterns match car. Okay, so recognizing one object at a time is cool, but that's just the beginning. The truly mind-blowing part is when AI can understand the entire context of an image, the whole story. This is where it goes from just identifying things to genuine understanding. Take a look at this. You and I see a nice meal, a great view, but a really advanced computer vision system, it sees way more than just cheese and crackers. It can piece together the entire scene. And this shows you how it builds that understanding, step by step. It starts simple, object detection. Okay, that's cheese, those are crackers, that's a glass. Then it adds spatial understanding. The food is on the table, and the table is in front of a skyline. From there, it can infer an activity. This looks like a meal being served. And finally, it puts it all together to get the full context. A social event, daytime, at a restaurant, in a city. Just amazing. So AI can see and AI can understand. But what happens when it learns to create, to remix our world? This is where we step into the seriously magical world of generative AI. One of the coolest tools in this space is called generative fill. The best way to think about it is like having an AI artist at your fingertips. It can look at a photo and then intelligently add things, remove things, or even expand the photo, blending it all in so perfectly it looks like it was always there. Check out this incredible example. So on the left, you've got the original shot, an astronaut in a field of flowers. It's cool, right? But with just a simple text prompt, the AI can create a whole new world around him, adding in mountains, clouds, even a moon in the sky to complete the picture. And the craziest part is how easy it is from our side. You just start with your photo, you type out what you want to change, just using normal words. The AI then generates that new thing, making sure it perfectly matches the lighting and perspective of the original photo. And boom, you've got a completely new image. For instance, you could start with a totally normal photo of a couch and a lamp. With a few quick text commands, you can tell the AI to generate a brand new wallpaper behind it. And then, why not add a super cute puppy just hanging out on the couch? The creative power here is just endless. Now, this ability to create doesn't stop with just editing photos. It is pushing us into a brand new creative frontier, and it's especially shaking things up in the world of art.
So you might be wondering, how can an algorithm be artistic? Well, these models are trained on, it's hard to even imagine, billions of images. They've essentially studied the entire history of human art, from the classical masters to modern street art and everything in between. They learn the patterns, the brushstrokes, the colors of every style we've ever invented.
And all that learning leads to this incredible technique called style transfer. Basically, the AI can take the unique style of one image, like a famous painting, and then paint a totally different photo using that style. It creates this amazing new hybrid artwork. And this just says it all. On the left, you've got an iconic masterpiece by Gustav Klimt. Just look at those incredible patterns, the gold leaf. Now, look at the right. That is a brand new piece of art, created by an AI. It's not a copy, but it has perfectly captured the essence of Klimt's style. And this brings us to a final, really profound question. When an AI, which has been trained on literally all of human art history, creates something totally new and beautiful, who's the artist? It's a question that really challenges our deepest ideas about what creativity even is. And it's a question we're all going to be grappling with for a long, long time.